Hey there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. This is Sun, Moon, Venus Divine. This is going to be your weekly reading. So thank you, first of all, if you have been with me for a while. Thank you for your patience. I have not been doing readings for the last 2 weeks. I know these are timeless, so you might not have even noticed if you've just been going through the playlist. But thank you again for your patience. If you are new here, I'm going to take a look at your next 7 days. No matter what time you actually find these readings, we'll just take it next 7 days or divine timing, depending on what spirit gives me. We are also looking at these candles here. I create these every week for you guys, for my subscribers. This one is for abundance and prosperity. This is for love, although when I was creating it, there was a very gentle, compassionate energy that was coming through for it. So just keep that in mind when you create your intention for it. And then this is for joy. For my subscribers, just so you know, when you do create your intention for it, please make sure that it is for your highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. But let's get into it. What is going on for Cancer in the material world for the next 7 or so days? Spirit, we are using Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann for these questions. Next 7 days. Going on material world for Cancer for the next week or so. Do we take both? How would you like me to receive? Okay. Okay. Very steady energy here. Thank you. And the Lovers. Nice. The World is at the bottom of the deck. You guys have some really wonderful energy here. It does look like, as far as your material world, you guys, I think that whatever it is that you are building, whatever it is that you have been working on, it looks like for quite some time. Some of you may have your own business. Some of you have been, on your own path of learning with the Hierophant here. You may, be in school. You may have decided to go back to school recently, or you might actually be a teacher with the Hierophant as well. I do think that I just heard there could be a contract that's coming up that could be a sign, a partnership, signing something, if you do contract work or something to that effect, there could be something actually being signed, that leads to just a lot. Like, it just looks really, really good. I have Aladdin's A Whole New World, in my head, but it is not, in a romantic sense. You are just like literally skyrocketing after quite, I feel like for a lot of you, a long wait. I feel like a lot of you have been putting in the hours and the work for quite some time. So I think that you are going to be quite pleased. I do want to say though, I'm sorry, but divine timing is on the table. So I'm not really going to give you guys a timing, although the 7 of Pentacles does give me, some pretty nice Taurus vibes, which Taurus energy would start, and this is the last 10 days of Taurus season. So that would be May next month. The last 10 days of Taurus season would be May next month. But don't hold me to that, because we do have 2 Taurus cards here. That's very interesting. The Hierophant to me, though, I will be honest. So the Hierophant does typically say Taurus energy. This does, there's like a lot of steadiness to this card. It does have a lot of faith to this card. The Lovers. So it could also be Gemini season, but I'm also hearing Leo season as well. And with the 7 of Pentacles, harvest season, so there's more Leo season, summertime, like mid to late summer. So if we're looking at timing, that is a possibility, but divine timing is on the table, and I love it when divine timing is on the table, but that also means that I cannot actually give you guys a straight answer. I can just tell you that it's going to be wonderful, and there's a lot of abundance coming for you, and you're about to hit some milestones, some big, big goals, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify some of this. The Hierophant, please, Spirit. What is a deck for the Hierophant? Okay, we're using the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And this is by Colette Baron Reed. Hierophant, please. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Wow, with the Lover's card and the Hierophant can talk about divine marriage as an institution, as a sacred institution. And with the Lovers here as well, the universe is your partner. I did talk about a contract, and this does lead to the World's energy, which is, you know, really hitting some very important goals that align with your whole entire being, you know, not just your material world, but your spiritual world as well. So this is really beautiful, you guys. Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. I believe that what this is saying is that you made choices before to give you this. I mean, your harvest is coming. You know, you planted these seeds a long time ago, and you will be able to feast soon. The Seven of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay. Sandra Ann Taylor's Energy Oracle is the deck. That we don't need to be doing that. All right, so we have action. This is very much the Chariot's energy for me, which would be Cancer energy. You guys are moving forward. It is a very balanced energy. There is no stopping this momentum, is what I'm hearing. It's like you've done so much of the groundwork that you know, even if you took a couple of days or, you know, weeks for some of you, it's like everything is, the momentum is so strong that the ball is rolling. The ball is already going forward. You are moving towards this. Patience is 16 and 17. Look at all of this synchronicity. It's just, it's amazing. You guys are moving towards this. It did require a lot of patience. The Seven of Pentacles is all about that patience. That is another 7 card. We have another 6, we have another 8. This is totally fine. But you guys are, you're about to see your patience pay off in such a huge, big ways. I am hearing windfall as well. So for some of you, it's a lucky break, but for most of you, I think it's just the work that you put into it. It's just like, you just kept plugging away. And you had a lot of faith as well in the universe. So, the Lover's card, please, Spirit. Enchanted Map, also by Colette Baron Reed. Beautiful energy, you guys. What's the Lovers here for? Slow and steady. Yeah, so Spirit doesn't want me to give you guys timing, so I'm not going to walk it back, so to speak, but, you know, so even if it is a summertime, and maybe not this summer is what I'm going to say. With Spark, first of all, there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of passion that is coming through this, so it's like whatever it is that you have been applying yourself towards, I feel like there's a lot of art and creativity that is coming out of this, and it is moving you towards some really beautiful outcomes, a lot of abundance, a lot of there's just so much joy that I'm seeing. But it was very much that Slow and Steady won the race here. Not that I don't see you really like comparing yourself to others or anything like that. That's not that kind of race. It's very much that like your time and thought and effort that you put into this is why it's about to pay off. Okay? Let's get one more message. Nope. Hold on. I dropped it. Success is coming. Well, I said that, so we know. Bottom of the deck is get to the root of your finances. When this comes up with all of these very successful cards, that really speaks to me that you have quite a bit of money coming. So you really, really want to set yourself up for more success by making sure that you systematically go through and make sure everything is paid off, that you know exactly where all of your money is going, that you invest in yourself, you invest in your community, you know, like you are on top of things, okay? Like just make sure you're on top of things and that you don't, you know, bleed the money, okay? All right, let's move into love life, my lovely Cancers. Love it. I love this for you. I'm going to claim it too since I have a Cancer moon and Venus. All right. So, love. We are going to use the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. Ooh. Love and Cancer the next 7 days, please. Ten of Arrows. Oh, man, do I know that. We'll get there, you guys. Oh, the King of Cups. And the Moon card, your own card showing up in your reading. And the bottom of the deck is 2 points. So it does look like you have a choice coming up. 1 second. And with these two very, very intuitive, deeply, I think King of Cups is also you. You guys may have, many of you may have come out of something recently, or maybe not even so recently. You know, this timeline with the Moon card showing up could be on divine timing. So the Ten of Arrows tells me that there could have been quite a bit of heartbreak, a lot of sadness, you know, just this is a very hard card, and it causes a lot of anxiety. There's depression there, and it's a rough card. The news of this card for me is that the good news of this card is that that part is over. It is as bad as it gets, right? And then right after this card is hope. Right after this card is the dawn. It is the rising of the sun. And the King of Cups is just this wonderful energy. And we don't do gender here, so this is just a very emotionally intuitive, psychic, compassionate, beautiful soul who is very mature. Okay, so, you know, it could be a masculine, could be a feminine, could be a goddess or a god, they, them, doesn't matter. It is just a human, you know, that really is in touch and really understand and is very empathic, and it is definitely showing up for me as either you or a person who is offering, you know, one, a lot of compassion, and there's a possibility of offering a relationship here. 1 second. Sorry. With Odette and Ivan, this is the Moon card in this, and she does label this illusion. I don't know if I'm sure I have ranted about the Moon card before with you guys, because I consider the Moon card to be one of my cards, and so many tarot readers are afraid of the Moon card, and they call it deception or illusion, because you can't see as well at night. And I think that that is only true for some people, because not everybody is a night person, whereas I am a night person. And I see just fine, and I'm very comfortable at night. I'm not afraid of the night. So I think that it kind of depends on who you are as a person. But I will point to the fact that there could be some deception here, or it could be a fear of a relationship as well. It could be that you are introduced to someone who is as wonderful as the King of Cups, but because of this Ten of Arrows, there's fear there, that it's just going to hurt all over again. With the Two of Coins, though, I do get this sense of balancing out of an energy. I get this sense of, you know, just saying, I'm not going to, how do I say this? It's like I'm trying to put into words the feeling that I have. It's very much like, instead of shirking this relationship off, instead of saying I'm not going to put myself out there, it's like, it's saying I'm going to both be cautious, but I'm also going to feel this. I'm also going to be open to this. I'm also going to experience this. Okay. So it's like this idea that I can be both grounded and wise and smart, but I can also have this experience and feel this, and you know, be very intuitive and open to it as well. Okay. This moon card feels very intuitive to me. It feels very smart to me. It feels very, very psychic to me. So I don't have a lot of the concerns that I normally, I think a lot of psychics would, with the 10 of Swords and the moon card being there. This King of Cups kind of tempers that with me, and the Two of Coins showing up. So let's keep going, you guys. And plus, when the moon card shows up for a Cancer and a Cancer reading, this is like, it is as powerful as the Sun card showing up. You know, the moon is a very powerful force to me. And I just think that you guys are super psychic and you already know the truth of a situation before anybody else does. And so if you are being offered a cup of love, I think that you already know whether or not you're being deceived. And it wouldn't matter what I see the moon card as. So let's move on. All right, Cancer. Ten of Arrows, Spirit. Yeah, I know, but balance. I just said that. Why? Two of Coins. Thank you. You are coming into balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I'm also seeing someone that like compliments you. So as psychic and as wise as you are, Cancer, like you would require that from someone as well. But they, you know, I'm also getting someone who is also very deeply psychic and very much in tune with their emotions. And that is something that complements you as well. Like you would require that. So even though, you know, it is like, I get this, you know, this, yin and yang opposite, but I'm also getting someone who has to be very much in tune with their emotions and very much advanced in their attunement of that. Like it's not, you wouldn't accept somebody who is challenged in that area. King of Cups. Yeah, surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. I feel like this Ten of Swords was definitely like, it was a necessary thing. Okay. So it might not have felt like it at the time. It might have been like, I want to keep this. But like as soon as this really strong, compassionate soul enters in, it's like, oh, I see why this happened. I see why I had to let go of that, because this is what was necessary for me. I've seen this just seems so beautiful to me. And maybe it's because I'm, you know, looking at the swans, it's playing out to me in my brain like there's a ballet that's happening. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Surrendering again is showing up for you guys. It's like just letting go of this idea that this person in the past who was hurtful, or the situation in the past that was hurtful, was anything that you deserved one. I think that there's going to be, you know, a moment that you might feel very insecure about maybe meeting someone new. Some of you guys haven't met anybody new, but I do think that that is coming for you. And I want you guys to understand that you absolutely do belong with someone who is as loving and as, you know, psychic and as spiritual and as, you know, wonderful as a human as you are. Okay. Power is at the bottom of the deck. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And you intuitively know what is right for you because you guys are psychic, and that is your superpower. Okay. I think that for some of you guys, this happened in the past. And you might already be in a relationship with someone who just treats you way, way better. This is really interesting to me because I'm seeing the duality here of Ivan and Odette. And what this is a sad story. So if you aren't wanting to hear that story, you know, don't look it up. I'm not going to tell you the story because I again identify with the moon in a much different way than many tarot creators do. But I am seeing, you know, that he was created as a black swan and she's created as a white swan in the story. And so that might resonate with you guys if you, your person might be of a different culture or from a different area of the world, different religion, something like that. You might be more open. You might want to surrender to the idea of someone that looks different than you. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, you guys, this was meant to happen. It was meant to clear space for the right person. Forgiving and learning. Again, I do think a lot of this is about forgiving yourself, and there's a lot of insecurity that needed to be cleared away as well. But I do think that, again, you are going to come to a space where you forgive the past person and the past relationship as well, because you'll see why down the line. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I would never allow that to happen again, or I would never do this, you know, like I learned so much from this. And separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This could be what the moon is about. You might be physically separated from your partner. There could be someone that you live far away from. And so it is like, because the story of Ivan and Odette, they don't get to, they're like two ships passing in the night, so there could be like a physical separation there from you guys as well, and there is a bit of sadness there. But the bottom of the deck is heart-to-heart conversation. So I do think that for some of you, if there's a physical separation, there is still an opportunity to have like a deep connection and a lot of talking. This is not a forever thing. I'm not getting the feeling that you are permanently separated. I get that right now everything feels like it's up in the air is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like right now you might not be able to ground the relationship, but I don't think that that is a permanent situation. Okay. I think that the more you talk to each other, the deeper your relationship will get and the more answers you will get down the line. Yeah. I just heard it hurts when we're apart. So that might be for some of you. You might actually be in a relationship with someone that there's like a physical separation and it just really hurts. The runner, as I say that they're afraid, but I do think that this could have been your past person. You may have been in a relationship with someone who is actually afraid of, you know, their emotions. They were afraid of falling that deeply. They were afraid of, you know, the depth of your emotion, because Cancer, you have such a depth of emotion. You know, and it doesn't matter where Cancer sits in your chart. That is like wherever it is in your chart, or where Cancer might sit in your houses, like just imagine a deep well that you can't see the bottom of, that is nothing but emotion, because that's what it is, you know. And for someone who is not capable of living in that well, or from drinking from that well, because it terrifies them not being able to see the bottom, they're going to run. And that's not this person. That's not emotionally mature, and that's what you deserve, right? Like, you deserve this person. Yeah. So this is going to take time. And I mean, we kind of knew that. I did say that with the moon card being here, that divine timing was on the table. But the good news is that there is a finite amount of time where you guys will have, you know, the separation will come to a close. Okay. But this is the divine timing card. But time to heal as well from this past, and then your person will come in. So I think that while you are in a healing mode, if you are single right now and you're like, well, this happened, I was in a really shitty relationship. Well, when you're healing is when you meet your person. And they might not live very close to you, but I don't think that is, I think that's a temporary thing. And I think that there is going to be a solution that comes up for you. It just is going to take some time. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So after separation, things will be fine. Things will come together and they will be perfect. Yeah, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the narcissist card. So with the runner is part of the narcissist empath paradigm. This might not be for everyone. The Ten of Swords moment might not have been with a narcissist, but they definitely didn't have the depth of emotion. Narcissists aren't capable of like true empathy, and they are such, like, they just don't, they can't love themselves. So like, they're just definitely not going to be, they can't love you either on that level. So you could have really, I just want you to know, for some of my Cancers out there, you really, really dodged a bullet. Okay. You might have actually known that though. So, but I want you to know that this person, the person you're supposed to be with, absolutely is emotionally mature. They are able to, you know, feel their feelings all the way through. And they are able to heal as well. Narcissists are not able to heal. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get one more love card. Thank you. I do have Would You Wait For Me come up. So for some of you, this is someone that, you know, when I'm talking about you're already in a relationship with this person, they just need reassurance that, you know, it's a long distance thing. Are you guys willing to work this out? You know, are you committed to each other? Like, you probably should be having these heart-to-heart conversations again, you know, and really set up exactly what is the parameters of this communication and what the parameters of the long distance relationship is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, okay, and I'm sorry, the bottom of the deck is, if I told you everything, would you still be mine? So I do feel like for some of you guys, this could be, you know, someone who is at a distance and who is maybe you haven't met yet in person. And so with the moon card, they feel like they haven't told you everything, or, you know, it could be something, you know, that's very surface level and they don't want to tell you everything. Because it could be something like height or something like that. But I think it's something else. I think that maybe they are afraid that if they told you, perhaps the narcissist that came up is their ex and they're past, and they're terrified of admitting that they were in something so toxic. And so these heart-to-heart conversations that came up before, maybe it's time that you opened up about that, okay? That you also had to heal from something like that, Cancer. You've got this. I really, really am pulling for you guys. I think that Cancer, for the most part, I feel very strongly about this new relationship, even though we have, like, you know, I've hit everything. I do think that for many of you, there is a physical separation. I do think that there is a conclusion that we're going to be very happy about. But you do have to be patient here, okay? So patience is the key to this, the heart with the key. And it's going to take some time, okay? And you have absolutely all of the patience in the world for the right one, right? You are here to work your magic. You guys are beautiful, magical beings. And if I haven't told you that, then I just told you. So thank you so much, Cancer, for your patience with me. Thank you for being here again. Please make sure that you comment down below. Give me a huge thumbs up. I would love if you would subscribe to receive your blessings. I also have a Discord that I would love to see you guys in. That is where you can book readings with me. You can join the Seers Circle. We can discuss these readings as well. There's a lot, you know, but whatever. It's a nice little social space as well. So please make sure that you join us there, and I will see you guys soon on another video. Bye.